Hey, Will, I mean, maybe the biggest takeaway from this game was Shea and how he saved your bullpen. Is that a fair assessment on this one?
Yeah, we really needed him to have a good outing and get us deep in the game and save some of the pen, like you said. I thought equally as important it was that we were able to get a big lead. Just get the run early, and the big inning in the fourth really allowed us to make some moves there to get some guys off their feet. But yeah, Shea was really good. He pounded the zone. I thought his fastball was good, had life to it, and it kept his pitch count down.
Can games like this sometimes be helpful going into an evening one where you can kind of get into a rhythm a little bit, get the blood flowing ahead of tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of guys feeling pretty confident going into the game tonight at the plate. I mean, we were on the barrel up and down the lineup. We didn't give away many at-bats. I mean, I think we're very competitive, and we saw some good results as a result of it.
Chris?
Well, how do you feel about how your pitching's setting up for tonight and potentially tomorrow now that you've advanced?
Yeah, I mean, we'll go Perry in the next game here, extend him out as long as he can go. Then we've got some other guys, probably gonna be all hands on deck here as far as just being able to find a way to get to tomorrow. And, we'll just, whoever says they want that they're available, feels good, then we'll have them ready for tonight.
All right, let me know if you've got questions for Coach Bolt in the chat. Bob?
Hey, Will, just what'd you think of your hitting? I guess that's season high for hits and runs, and especially Acker, the way he seemed to set the tone early.
Yeah, a lot of times we've kind of seen our offense go. We've been a team typically throughout this entire season where we started pretty quick at the front of games, and a big part of that is Acker and Hallmark setting the tone at the top of the lineup. And it seems like when Acker puts a good swing on it to start a game, that gets us in a good mind space. And he set a great tone, obviously, with a leadoff triple. We were able to cash in there. Acker was tremendous the entire game. And as were, even guys that were, when we didn't get a hit, we were making some loud outs there and finding barrels.
And I guess last thing you talked about, hey, you tough loss, you got to flush it. You must feel pretty good, I assume, about how you guys flush that one.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's just, you've seen it time and time again in regional settings where, one loss can turn into two pretty quickly if you let it. And I wasn't overly concerned with this group, but we've shown the ability to be pretty resilient throughout the year and competitive and ability to bounce back. And so, but it was still good to see it. It was still good for us to come out and not only win, but do so convincingly where we could get some guys off their feet, knowing that we'd have another game after that.
Yeah, thank you.
Evan?
Well, I was just curious too, when Joe is a double shy of the cycle in the fourth inning, are you guys aware of that? Is there a superstition that plays into that in any way? What was that like?
We were aware of it. I think probably by his fourth or fifth at bat. I'd have to look at my stat sheet, but we were kind of starting to talk about who to maybe get off their feet for the next game. I mean, Joey's 27 years old and has bionic knee, so we were going to possibly look at doing that. But I looked and noticed that he had a chance to hit for the cycle, so we decided to leave him in there. And he knew better than to make the baseball gods mad, though, and try to stretch a single into a double. So, great game for him.
And then if I could just ask too, do you have an update on Max Anderson's status or availability for tonight at all?
I would expect Max to be available if need be in a pinch hit appearance.